Hello, my name's Tysor, and welcome back to my silly little YouTube channel. It's spring, and it's been spring for a bit of a while, but I don't care. We got flowers, we got trees blooming, little baby animals. Just a nice time all around. I know that some places there's still snow, but there's no snow whatsoever year-round where I live. So we have flowers already, and my allergies are acting up a bit. A little sniffing into the mic when my nose is very clear right now. I don't know. Allergies acted up a couple days ago, which is information you do not need to know. But I decided to come up with some character designs. Back when I recorded the video of the speed paint for this, I was making a ton of character designs because I've been selling them on Toy House, and by selling them, they're on sale, and none of them have been sold, so I'll talk about that later. So for now, let's get into the meat of this. As obvious by like the thumbnail or the title or something, this is a character design challenge. So I went on Pinterest and googled floral aesthetic and then add something to the end of it. So shoes, makeup, hair, dresses, whatever. And then I would just swipe up down at random, and then in my mind I would just go stop, and then whatever my finger was on would be whatever I chose. My eyes were closed when I did this. It was completely random, so it added the challenge aspect of this. In the end, all of these images were gathered together, and here is the mood board I used for the challenge. A lot of the items I was chosen ended up being really cute, so pretty excited about that when I was actually drawing. So I guess this is the portion where we actually get to the speed paint of me figuring out what to do with all the stuff I have gathered. So for this little art challenge, I decided to draw a woman for once, which is something I don't draw that often, which is surprising unless I am drawing myself or someone asked me to commission to draw a woman. Women! Women! I love women. Women's Month is over. Sad. I want Women's Month. Give me Women's Month. Okay. Shout out to the other she, hers in the comments. Drawing a woman. What can I say? It's pretty simple of me. But then now I'm drawing a girl who looks like she is an Amish girl who figured out what being punk is for the first time. The little local goths found her and go, you know, you're cute. Let's put makeup on you. Let's dye your hair. Yeah, a lot of clashing aesthetics I made for this one, which you will see once the video picks up its pace again. Well, I definitely don't usually go out of my comfort zone in terms of my art. A lot of people are like, Tysor, you need some variety, you need some other things in your art, in your portfolio. Drawing a pasty, skinny woman, of course, wow. No, this is still my comfort zone. While not in my comfort zone, I also don't draw dresses that often, when I mainly draw pants. Yeah, this character's clothing was really a little step up from what I usually do. As I usually do, I struggled at drawing dresses, because, you know, it might just look like a giant cylinder that's just off her waist. She's cute, though. I quite enjoy whatever I did with her. Once again, I struggled in drawing feet and shoes, but what I do know I need to do is study how to draw shoes and feet, which is a video idea I have for way later in my YouTube journey. A little draw with me, which I see other artist YouTubes do. I've been referring to a lot of different artist YouTube channels a lot. Not like Ross Draws and Sam Does Art and stuff. I'm not really for the content that they do. Well, I like their content, but I'm not gonna make a reaction to art TikToks, which is not a thing I want to do. I want to just show off my art instead. I definitely cannot give advice on how to find your art style, which is another type of video I've seen is very popular. Referencing to other art YouTube channels gives me some ideas on what to draw and what to do for content. Even though I really don't want to be an artist YouTuber. I keep saying this a lot. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know what I'm gonna do for my content. But then I also don't do research. The dream is to be like an artsy Danny Gonzalez or Eddie Burbank. Which is a weird thing to say, but I first need ideas and they have to be good. and I have to be a funny person, which is step 2. I must have comedy, because a lot of the YouTubers I want to be like are comedians in their own right, and I am not funny by myself. I'm a funny person, sure. Like, ask my friends in real life, they're like, yeah, Tysor is very goofy, but sitting in a basement at 9 o'clock at night is not a way for me to be funny, especially when I'm exhausted, and as I already said, in my basement. Yeah, so the video is rendering. Wow, I'm so excited. My voice probably sounds dead right now, but not like dead, but also like Tysor, you sound like you're not having fun. I'm here like, I do sound like I'm having fun. It's just I'm boring. I'm not fun, okay? I'm having fun, but I am not fun. People comment, oh yeah, you're such a nice, cool, chill YouTube thing I can put in the background. Which, like, it's a compliment, but also, like, damn. I don't know. It's a lot of things going on. Definitely a step up from just commenting on every little detail that's happening in the speed paint, because that's boring. What I'm to show not tell, Tysor? What I'm to show not tell? Yeah, so I've been drawing a lot of adopts recently, but when I say I've been drawing adopts, I meant like this is the only new one, and I've been redoing art for the other ones, especially this one right here, which I am calling my uwu goth up for trade. Her art is pretty cute. I just gave her like some new pieces of art, and I go, please someone buy her for the insane price of $35. Yeah, I've been setting them for high prices because A, I want money, and B, I've seen people sell theirs for like $200. I'm like, what? $200? But I don't have a fan base for my adopts, so what can I do? I could work up to it or something. I don't know, but it's just they're not furries. I need to make furry adopts, and then I can get bank. Let's make bank, everyone! No, the furry artists do great on Toy House, but I draw humans, so I'm a bit of a loser in that regard. Whatever. So, I'm adding sparkles. That means I'm finishing up. She is finishing up, everyone. She's coming to an end. A little closing point. But anyways, yeah. Here is the final art. She is on sale for a certain amount of money. I don't know what amount of money she's on. This much on screen. So if you want, you can message me on any platform if you want her. And if you don't like her design, you can look at my Toy House and see who else you like. Like, comment, subscribe, everyone. Comment what your favorite aesthetic is, or if you liked anything about this design or whatever, or just anything else. Links in the description. Got new videos coming out soon. Definitely, maybe, possibly not next week. 2-3 weeks, maybe. If we're lucky, it can be 6 months. You know, if we're unlucky, it'd be another 6 months until the next video. I keep thinking about that giant gap of time between videos, because I'm lazy, and that's kind of what happens. I made a Pedro Pascal video, which is really good, so you can watch that. And until next time, hee hoo.